Baba Booey.
And we're back here on the GioMoShow. Thank you to the Baba Booey to getting us into the show. Let me get one more.
Baba Booey.
Can we get one more?
Baba Booey.
There we go. So we're back here on the GioMoShow. I'm Giovanni Mosheri. I'm your host of the GioMoShow, sports media director of WXOU as well. And now we get into the club sports section of the GioMoShow. We love our club sports here. And it's obviously, you hear the word club sports and you're like, what? I didn't know we had club sports. What is club sports? That's where I come in. I want to fill you guys in. I want to tell you guys all about our wonderful club sports here at Oakland University. And that's going to start us off with D1 ACHA hockey. So this past Friday, the Golden Grizzlies faced the Kent State Golden Flashes, which, I'm not going to lie, Golden Grizzlies against the Golden Flashes, that's a pretty sweet matchup in terms of the mascot names. But unfortunately, it ended in an Oakland loss. This one was at home at Suburban Ice Rochester and didn't go well, but not to fear. The Golden Grizzlies will be continuing their season. Obviously, they're not going to stop the season from a loss, but they will continue their season. Where are they? Oh, actually, they traveled to Kent State as well the following day. So it was a home game against Kent State, and then they went to Kent State. I don't believe I have the results for both of the games, but nonetheless, they go on to play at Eastern Michigan, Friday the 10th. So that's tomorrow. They go on to play the Eastern Michigan Eagles, and then Tuesday the 21st they play Adrian College against the Bulldogs. So you can always find information on your D1 club hockey team at oaklandhockey.org or on Twitter at Oakland Hockey or on Instagram at Oakland Hockey. They got the very easy and very rememberable tags for their social media and stuff. So be sure, they got summaries, they got their schedules up, they got everything you need about your D1 hockey team. And with that brings us to the D3 hockey team. And don't be confused, voice crack. We have two hockey teams. We have two club hockey teams, both in the ACHA, one in the D1 that I just talked about, and now in the D3, which we're going to be talking about. So last week, the Golden Grizzlies, they as the number 7 team in the country, according to the latest power rankings.
Well done!
Oh, yeah. Number 7, Oakland University faces number 2, Hope College. The Dutch, I believe, is their mascot, but I don't know for sure. Their logo is an anchor, but we'll just refer to them as Hope College. But at home at Buffalo Wild Wings Arena, Oakland took, they gave them the business. They took the number 2 team at home and put 8 points on the back of their net. Final score was 8-3, Oakland win. And then they traveled over to Hope themselves. That's kind of how the schedules go. They'll play one team at home, and then the next day they'll go to their place to play. It's in kind of a 2-game series kind of deal. And in the away game at Hope College, at the Dutch, in Holland, the game was very, very close. Oakland was down 2-1 with 4 minutes left to go. I'm going to lighten up on the sound effect. But Oakland was down 2-1 with about 4 minutes left to go in the game. And Oakland was able to tie the game within those 4 minutes to bring it to overtime. Unfortunately, overtime is where Oakland saw their defeat to Hope College. But that's the number 2 team in the country. And you not only kicked the crap out of them at home, not only that, I should say, you brought it to overtime in their house. So, to me, I'm going to give that a nice big...
Well done!
Yeah. So, for more information on your Golden Grizzlies D3 hockey team, you could go to their website, and it's a long title, but I'll just give it anyway. They keep up on social media as well at www.oaklandhockeyd3.acha.hockeytech.com. Did you get it? I'll leave it in the description of the video here. And you can follow them at OU_D3_hockey. That's a better place to go to at least as a gateway to the rest of their information as well. And women's club soccer, the team that I interviewed here on the GioMoShow this past week, that one's going to be going up at 7 o'clock right after the show on YouTube and Spotify. Yeah. We talked to I'm not going to risk missing any of the names, but we had 5 guests on the show, 5 members of the E-Board. And it was a great conversation. And I'll leave that as your segment for women's club soccer, but they're going to, I'll give you the synopsis, the reason of the importance for this interview. They're going to be going to Round Rock, Texas to face and to compete as one of 24 teams in the entire country in the NERSA National Championship Tournament. This is the first time in Oakland University club history, in women's club soccer history, that they have been invited to this tournament. So this is big. This is a big deal, and it's a testament to all the hard work that not only the team has done, but the institution part of it. You know, the Golden Grizzlies, or the director of club sports, Kyle Reese. The team gave him a lot of credit. I'm going to give him a lot of credit as well for getting them to this tournament. And if you don't know who Kyle Reese is, well, I got an interview with him on the GioMoShow. I love that sound effect. But I got an interview with him. If you scroll down in the GioMoShow interviews playlist on my YouTube channel, you could just find it at the GioMo Show. I got a conversation with him. I learned about his background. I learned about what he does. So to kind of connect the dots and put the pieces together for you guys in terms of the club sports world, that's a great place to start. So be sure to check out that interview, YouTube, Spotify, 7 o'clock, right after the show. Club softball, they played a tripleheader at Michigan State to end the fall season. And women's club rugby, their fall season has also come to a conclusion. So well done to all of the fall club sports. And the GioMoShow is going to be keeping up the best way they can with the club sports. I believe we got some of the more winter sports coming up soon. I'll get the scoop on it. I'll get you guys the information on it. But the spring is when a lot of these club sports will kind of come out of hibernation as well. So we got plenty to cover here on the GioMoShow. And that is going to wrap up the club sports section of the GioMoShow. We talked about, in the intro, all of the places to go find WXOU, our upcoming broadcasts, upcoming events, upcoming games. We talked about Oakland NCAA sports, all teams that I could find and squeeze into that segment. We talked about that. We talked about club sports. And if you missed all of it and you're just joining me now with 23 minutes left to go in the show, that's on you, bub. But you can find it on YouTube and Spotify so you never miss the GioMoShow. And before we go into break, I got to tell you about tonight's show. Thursdays at 10 p.m., the Eli Andrew Show. Listen in for some of the hilarity. They have guest interviews every week. And at 10 p.m., the FCC guidelines died down a little bit. And Eli Sepulveda and Andrew Deacon ask their guests wacky, wonderful, and insightful questions that they don't know they're going to ask. Eli will write down questions and give it to Andrew to ask, and Andrew will write down questions to give Eli to ask. So both the hosts don't know what they're going to ask until they read it. It's a great show, and I hope you guys tune in. This week they have Jean Ann, kind of the head honcho, kind of the runs the show, the woman who runs the show here at the Oakland Center. We're going to have her on the show, or they're going to have her on the show. Be sure to tune in 10 p.m. for the Eli Andrew Show. And we'll be right back for your football therapy on the GioMoShow, 88.3 FM, WXOU. We'll be right back.